So I was just chilling with a friend that I just met a few minutes ago while we were trying to collect collectibles together when all of a sudden there was a yellow CEO outside. At first I thought he was friendly because he didn't shoot at us, but when we were underground at the subway station, he blew up both vehicles and drove away quickly. So it was time to teleport to him. He had already been shot out of his vehicle and was now dealing with the police, so without him realizing it, I suddenly stood behind him. He didn't spawn for a while, and he disappeared from the map too, until I suddenly got a message from him. Then I looked at the map where he was. I had a good laugh when I saw this. Imagine saying something like that while you are in your facility, so it was time to send him a message too.
Gotcha, bitch.
3-0, cry.
Rage quit.
In this next session, I was just flying at the airport when I suddenly saw a fairly red icon of a Raiju jet, and less than 3 seconds later, I was being shot at. With my good pilot skills, I managed to dodge them while flying backwards. And with those same pilot skills, I flew headfirst into the ground. Damn it, I really need to take flying lessons. But now at least I was on the ground, so it was time to try to kill him there. He ghosted me then and was very fast in his hangar. I knew he was planning that, only he spawned so close that I couldn't put a bounty on him in that time. He came out of his hangar again in a Raiju and flew away with it. Unfortunately, I couldn't shoot him down a second time, so I had to chase him. I jumped into my own Raiju and started trying to follow him. After a few minutes, he got out of stealth mode to grief someone else at the Sandy Shores airport, but failed and got killed. So of course I went that way. He started to drive away again, and I was done with that, so I grabbed my MK2. This guy really griefed everyone who crossed his path, but when someone fights back, he decides that he don't want that and starts running all the time. So it was time to teach him to stop doing this kind of things. He even went into passive mode here. He quickly grabbed a car that was standing still on the street because off all the chaos and then turned left. By then, I had already figured out his plan and knew that he would spawn a Raiju jet there. I teleported there quickly, but yes, this game basically never does what you want, so it failed at the last moment. So he could take off safely and fly back to the city in peace. I then quickly teleported to my hangar in the city and grabbed my Raiju. Unfortunately for me, someone was already waiting for me very quickly in stealth mode, and I was just too late to take off properly, so I was an easy target. Luckily, he flew very close, and in no time I had shot him out of his Raiju again. I then hoped to continue the fight and killed him once more while he was running. Afterwards, I got the answer whether he wanted that.
Rage quit.